Welcome to Stormwater Drainage Solutions. In today's video, we're going to be building a small French drain just to dry up this side yard here where two AC units have their drip lines discharge at. As you can see here, these two AC units are constantly giving off water, and the water is getting trapped in the side yard because there's a clay pan underneath here. So we're going to be putting a small French drain in here and running it out gravity fed to the sidewalk to dry this area up. Let's get started. Remember to give 811 a call before you do any excavation. That way they can come out and mark any utility lines that may be in the area. When building a French drain, the first thing you're going to want to do is dig out the area that the perforated pipe will be installed. As you can see here, the water that's gathering in this section, this is the part that we're trying to dry out. This is where the water is getting stuck. That dirt is removed completely. We will not be putting that dirt back in the French drain. The dirt on the tarp, on the other hand, that will be going over our solid pipe. So you collect the water with the French drain and then you move it out with the solid pipe. Now take a look. We found this catch basin in the ground here, grown over with grass. This catch basin is the discharge to the downspout on the back of the house right there on the corner. So what we're going to do is install the French drain all the way up into this catch basin, but we're not going to connect it to the catch basin. Instead, when the water comes out of the catch basin, out of that discharge, it will then find its way into our French drain. Now, this French drain here, we will line the trench with a geotextile filter fabric, and we're going to also put a pipe going over to the AC drip line here. Because these two drip lines give off so much water, we want to put an extra feeder line on our main line branch of the French drain here. That way it can help absorb that even better. So we're going to go ahead and just use a T-fitting for this. Now, when you dig your trench, you want to make sure that you have it sloped in the proper direction, the way that you want the water to go. So this is a tedious process, especially if you don't have a lot of slope to work with. Now, in this particular yard, we were just able to make this gravity-fed French drain work. We got really lucky on this. But if you are working in a yard with 0 to no slope, then you are going to have to use a sump pump basin to pump the water out. You will have to take your discharge line to that sump pump basin, and then the pump is going to be responsible for lifting the water up and pumping it up the hill to then discharge it wherever your desired location will be. As you can see, we're running a corrugated system for this French drain. So we have one solid length of pipe for our discharge going all the way to the sidewalk. Now, we had to discharge this system at the sidewalk. We could not go underneath the sidewalk, unfortunately. The HOA would not approve it. So we discharged it at the sidewalk, and we still were able to make this French drain work with the limited slope that we had. So we line our trench with a non-woven geotextile filter fabric. This filter fabric is very important because it keeps the dirt separated from your stone and from your perforated pipe. If you do not use a filter fabric, ultimately what ends up happening is the dirt will slowly mix in with the stone over the years, and it will clog the voids in the stone so water cannot find its way through that stone and into your perforated pipe. So using a geotextile filter fabric, we have found, is very important for the longevity of the French drain and to keep it operational. Now take a look. I'm standing on this pipe as I bury it up. This is the solid section of pipe. The reason we stand on that pipe while we bury it is so that dirt does not go underneath it and mess up our pitch on our pipe. We took a lot of time to make that pipe sloped in the direction that we want it to, so we do not want to mess it up while burying it. The final step is going to be putting our stone in the French drain. Now, this is a small French drain. We just went ahead and used bag stone for this. It was easy, it was convenient, and it wasn't that big of a French drain. So bag stone worked just fine. We used a larger stone for this French drain because we wanted more void in this area to help dry up this spot. There is a lot of groundwater in this area, and those two AC condensate lines during the summertime, they give off tremendous amounts of water, and it just gets stuck here because of the clay pan underneath. So the last step is going to be stitching our French drain up. If you want to get yourself a pair of hog ring pliers, they will be in the description below. Now, a lot of people say that the fabric doesn't work. I can run this hose over the fabric all day and it will take in the water. You have to make sure that you get the correct fabric. There are loads of these fabrics on the market. You need to get a non-woven geotextile filter fabric. A low ounce fabric will allow better penetration of water. A higher ounce fabric, the water is going to go through slower. So the higher ounce fabric is thicker, the lower ounce fabric is thinner. But keep in mind, you want to go through a good supplier to get this fabric, because not all fabrics are created equally. Some are weaker than others, and the thinner the fabric, the weaker it will be. So make sure you're getting it from a good supplier and that it is a non-woven geotextile filter fabric. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It really supports us. It supports the channel. We're trying to give you guys the knowledge that we have gained while working, building exterior drainage systems out in the field. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer all of them. And if you need drainage in the Tampa Bay area, exterior yard drainage, French drains, downspout drains, channel drains, give Stormwater Drainage Solutions a call at 813-614-3456. We got you covered. And until next time, this is SWDS signing off.